Ankur Pan Saikia sir to start the session.
Thank you, sir. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so in this session, we'll means going to discuss about the open source digital learning tools. So what is the difference between open source and other tools with a paid one? So, sir, here's the key point. The open source tool. What do we mean by actually open source tool? A program that perform a very specific tasks, and in which source code is openly published for use and or modification from its original design. Means free of charge. Means the software. Just consider means in electronic device for a computer, mobile, your means another device. These are the electronic device and is comprising of hardware and software. So to operate the hardware, we need software, and the open source tool is nothing but some application software which are freely available for the use to the user. Means the developer or the promoter of the open source tool means open source application software will not charge any money to the from the user. Now, why this open source tools are needed in case of educational technologies? I think, sir, most of you having the laptop, most of you having the means phone, right? So in your laptop, so do you think means I want to know from the participant, can you please write in the set box, if possible for you that means whether you were using means means paid version of Microsoft Windows or not for the Windows user. Just I'm means can you please type yes or no in the set box such that I means identify I can go for the means exact point. Yes. Yeah. No. Okay. Please. No. No. Okay. Fine. Yes. So means maximum no because why? The price. For example, you were buying a computer means the cost of the soft means hardware is suppose 30,000. But if you're going to buy the genuine software, genuine Microsoft operating system, or means genuine Microsoft Office, then you have to pay at least 15,000 of rupees. For the MacBook user, means for the iPhone user or for the Apple user, it is inbuilt. The software is inbuilt with that, and that is why means the search of the price of the this Apple or Mac is quietly higher than as compared to the non other brand. Next point. Okay. So sometimes it will not be possible for us to means use this means for the learning purpose. For the learning purpose, okay, we have money, we can buy. But consider for the student. For a student, sometimes it will not be possible for them to spend money for this to invest the money in case of software. So that is why means people the provider provide the software in terms of means free of cost, and it is known as the application tool. So if you are using a pirated software, you will not get the complete benefit from that particular software. And without the means complete tools, means complete functionalities, you cannot go to the means you cannot achieve that particular requirement of the software. And as we know, the education technologies, there are all tools that might prove helpful for advancing student learning, and they may be measured on the impact they cause in the exam. Now, in case of web-based learning also is associated with the learning material delivered in a browser or via World Wide Web. World Wide Web is www.abc.com, whatever. Everything you browse via means your mobile or your computer browser is associated with the World Wide Web. Now, to reduce the cost and to get the full-fledged benefit, the open source tools are helpful for education purpose. So why this technology means open source learning software? This technology is helping teachers to expand beyond the linear and text-based learning to engage students who learn best in other ways. Its a role in school or college or university evolved from a content computer class into versatile learning tool that could change how we demonstrate concept, assign project, and assess the progress. Means the simulation-based learning process. So by using this particular software, which is readily means easily available to us, but we are not aware of that. I am going to means elaborate the technology available with us with no cost, and by using these tools and technology, we can help students, we can create interactive class, we can means design a means simulation based learning. So why these simulation models are needed means some of you may be from different sector. I have mentioned in this slide that to the people create climate weather models by using the simulator, enhance earthquake, tsunami, hurricane model, solar activity model, and different model for the highway, street traffic, electric power to up the finance means statistical analysis, or simulator means training model. The use of by using artificial intelligence also, people are working with the simulation based model, and people say that this will basically need to focus the simulation based learning when it will not be feasible for them go to the practical demonstration. Okay, and another terminology relates to the means online learning is virtual manipulative. This it can benefit your student in several ways. Means using these tools in your classroom, you can help students understand the abstract math concept, lead research more complex understanding of concept, help clarify student misconception and build connection between the concept and the real-time representation of that particular topic. So if you were going to develop a simulation based learning method, then it you can analyze, you can assess, you can plan how to go for further, you can do the self audit or the performance based audit, and it should be of quality without compromising with quality, without compromising with the means student quality or learning quality or teaching quality. By using this tool, you can clear the concept of the student. Example, generic example nowadays, for example, suppose for a particular DNA model, I'm going for the biological science. Okay, fine. So DNA. So when a student study about DNA by his or her textbook, then he will find the structure of the DNA and how mutation, blah blah blah. That particular. I'm not expert in the biology, so this is why this is giving a brief concept about that. Yes, this is the structure of the DNA. Now, okay, in the book, it is clear. You may see that the publisher or the writer design a DNA in the particular book. But when students studying the procedure of DNA mutation, suppose he may not be getting the actual concept. So if you were designing a 3D model by using this type of technology, by using this tool, then it may be beneficial for student. If they having some misconception, definitely by using that simulation, they can easily clear his or her doubt. So you will get an efficient and effective result if you are going to use the open source tool from the after this particular session. Okay, so tools of the open source e-learning is e-books. So e-books hold an unimaginable potential for innovating education through, as some schools have already discovered, not all of that potential have been realized yet. A digital textbook, then merely a PDF on a tablet, the student or in your mobile phone or laptop around might be missing out the huge possibility like model and simulation or visualization. So it is the e-books is the initial and primary open source tool. Means here I have mentioned and a hyperlink. We'll share this particular slide after this session, though you can go to that particular link so you can find some different ebook. So you may ask me sometime the particular, suppose you are looking for a particular books, but it is not easily available in the as an ebook, then what to do? So I have already mentioned that one application, most popular application currently available in Indian market is Telegram. So you can download the Telegram in your mobile by going to your Play Store or your App Store in your, if you are using Mac or Apple phone, then you can download the Telegram and you can search for different sort of categories where suppose you are looking for geography book, if you are looking for history book, you are looking for civil engineering book, you are looking for computer engineering book, you are looking for philosophy book. If in this Telegram, different groups are already available which can give you the you can fulfill your requirement. So I'm requesting all of you to download the Telegram ref after this session and just type Telegram in your mobile, or you can able to view the Telegram group. You can join that particular group who is associated with your requirement, and you will get different sort of materials which will be required for your benefit. Now, what the tools role in teaching learning? So, as a faculty member, teaching and learning means the teaching learning material in abbreviation which known as TLM. So, TLM is one a mandatory, or maybe it's not mandatory, it's essential tool for the faculty members while teaching. So to teach student, what is the role? Means in online multimedia learning environment, tools are available in environment where teaching learning is one-to-one. Always nowadays, this particular point, one-to-one learning means one-to-one communication is needed because of the psychological perspectives of the student or the better learning or adaptive learning of the student. If you are using digital tool, then it will be more interactive. In normal class, it varies with the class size, but here, if you are using tool, then automatically the question, the means query of the student will be reduced because instead of talking, if visualizing is possible, then definitely the brain, human brain, captured that particular thing is in a better way. So it is learner centered. If you were using this particular tool, then obviously this particular tool will create a learner centric environment. And by using the tool, learner monitoring and grading system is possible. And along with that, it is not only the feature, then very different role of this digital learning tool is means associated with our teaching learning process. So free web tools for teaching and learning. So my focus in this presentation on the way free that can be used in any subject area. So I have mentioned here www.learningreviews.com. It is a website where you'll find more than 300 free web tools which will be needed for your while developing your teaching learning material. So why we are focusing on the open source? Only because that means we suppose we have to buy, suppose consider we are going for a paid version of software, then obviously it may take a minimum of lakh rupees if you are going to purchase 300 software or 300 web tools, and it is not possible for us. Okay, so I am just giving you a request. Can you please tell me one thing? Tell me your concept that what do you think about whether means that open source software, open source learning software is better than the as compared to the paid version of software? You please type yes or no. I'm giving you just 1 minute. You please type yes or no in the chat box. Do you think open source toolboxer means better than the paid version or not? Just I want to know about your concept. What do you think about the open source software? Is it user friendly or not? Okay, fine. Okay, so I'm getting most positive response from here. Yes, thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, so you please note down this website, that www.learningreviews.com, which will give you some Open source tool. Yeah, open source tools. If you were using, if you were using a particular software, what in case of in generally in if you were using a particular software, if you were using a particular software, then we used to based on our means use, it will become our means friendly because means more frequent you use that particular software, it will be become your means friendly, means it will create your friendliness environment. Okay, so I'm giving a brief idea where at a glance the Google Earth, ePOS, string free, online office, open office, summarities, many as this in your screen you will find this 12 number of means open source software. By using that I'm going to demonstrate each and every that particular software mentioned by me in this slide. So Google Earth is needed for the means geography and civil engineering. TESOL, that audacity is needed for the faculty member who are going to means design some means speech, or suppose I am talking in the live session, right? So if you are recording something and supposed to remove the background noise, you can use this audacity. Like that, suppose you have taken a particular photo of a particular spices or particular means thing, then by using the Photoshop Express without any cost, you can means giving the you can give the add filter, you can means segregate the difference requirement from that particular photo, means the features extraction is possible by using Photoshop Express. Then you can means design the interactive slide by using the SlideRocket. By using the open source office, you can write research paper, you can write write, the student can write thesis or the dissertation and everything, means base if you are using this software and instead of you pirated software, then you will be getting more value added features as compared to the limited one. So I'm going to the means after this slide I'm going to give you a demo. I think most of the you have already used the Google Earth, where directly real-time satellite view you can see. So just going before going to the Google Earth, I'm just giving a brief introduction about the Google Earth. A global view across the curriculum. So means by using this Google Earth, we can means go to the real-time data, real-time image from the globe. So I am sharing the screen. So fine. Go to the Google Earth. To go to the Google Earth, what you have to do? Either you can download the application or you can just type this earth.google.com. Okay, so this is a real-time globe. So you can drag like the equate. This is a 3D view. Okay, so I am going to find the organizer location. Just simply type I'm the Pando College. Okay, so you'll see. Yeah. this is the real time view. Okay, so for now you can imagine by using this particular means application which is totally free of cost, you can navigate, you can find location, you can do project like for civil engineering people do the landslide, the means environmental science people can find the different requirement by using this particular tool which is freely available. So you can zoom it up, you can zoom. Okay, I'm zooming it. So net connection is needed, means good quality of internet bandwidth is needed for the real-time view. Okay, so we'll see. So, so I'm requesting you, but it is quite interesting this Google Earth facility. It is different from the Google Map. Google Map is pre-captured data, and though means by using Google Map you will get the real time traffic information, but the real time scenario, the Google Earth can be benefited, and you can navigate, you can do project with here, you can create project, you can create kind of for means different segment you can do by using the means Google Earth facility. So means to find the means direction, to find the means for the disaster management, the most important point, disaster management. Suppose you are doing a project on disaster management, suppose you have to go to a particular place in your real-time scenario, then instead of calling to the particular people or to means inquiry to, with via over phone, if you are using this means application, you can find is there any means disaster or is natural calamities are happening by using this particular software or means environment or tool. You can easily go to the means you can easily view or you can easily do whatever you need. Okay, so remember this particular URL art.google.com. Next, come to the Audacity. It's a free open source cloud means platform audio software. Means suppose you have record a means class. If suppose you are describing a particular topic and you have recorded through your mobile. Sometime you will find there are some background noise, there sometimes you means become stopped, then what to do? Again, recapturing or recording of the same is sometimes not possible for us. Then what you have to do? If you download, if you install this Audacity software in your computing device, then you can easily means edit it, you can easily correct it. In the screen, you can see the frequency level. Okay, so our voice is flow through the means wave frequency, and suppose in this particular location, if you find that okay, so I have to remove this particular section, you can change here. There are different tools, different means options are available where you can reduce the noise, you can means increase the intensity of your voice, you can make it more clear such that it can be benefited to the student. Next means openoffice.org. So all of we know that Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft means PowerPoint presentation, Microsoft Word. These are the tools we are generally use. Even I am also using Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft PowerPoint for my different tasks. But since it is my paid version, that is why I'm using it. But if it is not a paid version, first of all, if you are using the pirated software and if you are using by taking your organizational network, means suppose from your mobile you can connect with the computer, or from your home Wi-Fi you are connected with that computer, and in your computer pirated software are there, then there will be no issue. Okay. Now consider that in your organization or in your institute, more than 500 people are there, including your faculty member and student. And all of the student or the faculty member taking their laptop and that computing device to the organization, and by using organization Wi-Fi or network, suppose you are using that particular software. At that time, legal issue will be created to your organization. If you are using pirated software and it's connect via your organizational network, then legal issue will be there to your organization. So instead of going to the pirated software, I always prefer the open office, where you will get the similar interface as as compared to the traditional Microsoft Office, and you will get more value-added features than compared to the Microsoft Office. And one more point is that if you are using this particular software, then there are less probability of the system block or system hang. Generally, we known as it is a system hang, and in technically we known as it is a deadlock. And in case of system, if you are using pirated software, there are lots of probability that system may sometime not respond. Sometime it will give you, it will not give you the proper output. So we should have to follow the open office instead of pirated one. If you are using the original one, notice, then if you are not able to purchase that particular original software, definitely I am requesting you to go for the open office environment instead of the pirated one. Now comes to the Miniice. It is an IBM International Business Machine free online data visualization tool. Suppose consider you are doing a research. And you have to analyze the data. You have to go for the data analytic process. Then there are different tools are available for data analytic. Like this way, Miniice is one of the free online data visualization tool. By using this particular tool, you can you can analyze your data, and believe me, trust me, this is quite interesting and user friendly. So I am requesting you to note down this web link, this bootslab.com. then it will redirect you to that particular Bootstrap where you will find more than 10 numbers of free available tools designed by IBM, and the Miniice is the IBM free online data visualization tool. Along with that, Google Slide, Google Sheet. I'm typing here Google Slide. Okay. So Google Slide is also a means interface from where by using this Google Slide you can design your PPT. Just type google.com/slide. Then this particular screen will come. Then where you can design, your means different means interactive PPT or different sort of means to me different based on your requirement. So I'm giving you an example over here. Before few days ago, the Faculty of Nursing of Assam Downtown University has designed, or this particular Faculty of Science has designed a particular webinar, and we have to means give a certificate. Then I'm using this particular tool to design the certificate. During the in the next session, we will see details about it, how to go for the Google-based technologies. Okay. So in this session, I am not giving you the free tools available from the Google side. Okay. So this is also by using Google Google Slide, Google Sheet, you can do the things which user generally using by paying Microsoft Office. So the Google is totally free of cost. Another thing is that your mobile, if you are using mobile Android phone, it is an open source system. It is an open source operating system. If you are using Samsung phone, means the Android is developed by Google, and the coding can be taken by Samsung also. If you are using another phone, the OnePlus, if you are using Vivo, if you are using Oppo, if you are using another means brand, they can adopt the coding from the Google, then they can design their operating system based on their requirements. So Android is an operating system which is considered as open source, and I think all of you Android is a very user friendly as compared to the Microsoft operating system. So the demand of the Android is increasing day by day. Next, this is one of the most means teaching learning tool where you can develop, where you can design your teaching learning material for the benefit of the student. So you can please note it down the Photon.com where you can design an interactive presentation or as well as means virtual demonstration. So please note the URL. It is www.photon.com, POWTWN.com. So I'll give you a demonstration of that particular thing. Okay. So here, you can take different template from this particular tool. Okay. Now, suppose I'm designing a particular means slide. Okay. So here and okay, enter your text is there, right? So you can design. Hi student, good morning. This example. Okay, fine. So hi student, good morning. You can add your voice here. Then if you were using different means by different lots of means freely available tools are available here. Okay, to demonstrate your class, to demonstrate your means requirement, to means to demonstrate to your topic. If you are creating an interactive means video or a presentation by using this tool, then I believe or that means you can also trust me that student will give more attention to your class because it this particular means slide making software having more interactive, more means uh, what's say more means visualize hello yeah fine. So this is quite interesting tools for the faculty member. So I'm requesting you to at least try with this button, and if you need any sort of assistance, then obviously you can contact me. You can collect my details. You can collect my details from the organizer. I will be helping you whenever you need while creating an interactive means this type of presentation in your mobile. If you are using means Android phone in your Google Play Store, you will find just a minute. One means um, application. It is known as Twincraft. TWENCRAFT. Twincraft. Okay, Twincraft, where you can means design and interactive cartoon videos. I'm writing here Twincraft. So the Twincraft is an interactive means Android based means tool which will be benefited for you while creating a video project based on cartoon based project. Okay, and I think the student will be more beneficial if you are using this particular tool. And by using this type of tool, if you are using Facebook nowadays, you will get lots of cartoon videos which generally I think where they have designed this particular thing. Very simple, very easy means tools are available for you. It is means twin. Next, we are using Zoom platform, right? Zoom is a paid software. If you have to use the Zoom application without any money, you can only able to means use up to 45 minutes, and you can accommodate only 100 number of participants. But what to do if we need not to, we are not, we means wish to pay money for this video interactive? Then there are different tools available for you. This is Cisco WebEx. If you type www.webex.com, it is quite similar like means your Zoom, where you can at least get features, more features as compared to the Zoom in the basic plan, means in the free plan. Means in case of Zoom, if you are using the basic plan, means not the paid version, you cannot means uh, give the means live streaming via YouTube. Suppose consider your network bandwidth or my network bandwidth sometime giving us disturbance. So it is not possible for us to means go for the real-time demonstration or real-time video conference. At that time, and student may not have used to with this particular tool. Then obviously by using Cisco WebEx free plan, you can stream live your class by via your YouTube channel and via or your Facebook account. So such that student can learn. Means everything is related with the only learning process. That is why I am going for this particular, which are freely available for us. Now, another means tools available with us is Google Meet. Okay, so the limited version of the Zoom is up to 45 minutes with the 100 number of participants. If you are using Google Meet, then you can means conduct 1 hour class, 1 hour class to the student without investing any money. So Cisco WebEx and Google Meet is more preferred as compared to Zoom because they are offering more features in their main basic plan, which is totally free of cost. Okay. So now again, let's come to the slide. Now, again, I have mentioned that EPUL. So what is that? What is the features of that particular software? Connect with the other student worldwide to learn. For a global view of different perspectives, you can try out with the EPUL. Means it is a foreign learning language. Means for it will be benefited if any participant from the Assamese English is available here. So if you can give this particular link to your student foreign language learning, you can use this particular ePulse. You can search in Google, then you'll find the ePulse global community. It having the blogging features and combines the secure email service. You can the student or you can also create your project and choose the difference from the several website. And it is completely internet based and nothing needs to be installed in or on your computer or laptop. By using your mobile also, you can search EPUB and it will be benefited for the student of the literature or linguistic. I have already mentioned about the means here about the free tools as compared to the Microsoft Office. Like this way, under free tools are also available here. Think free online office. So you can opt to work completely online or download the desktop version. If you want to download the version, you can work document online from anywhere, synchronize them with your home or office computer when you return to it. Means it is a totally cloud-based service. Means the data. Suppose in your computer you are doing something with your means computer means Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word. Either you have to send it via means your Gmail, Dropbox, or pen drive. But this string-free online office, you can store the data will be stored automatically in the cloud. If you are using the same thing in your means office computer, and if you come to the home, you can directly retrieve that data without any connectivity issue. So you can type the thinkfree.com or member.thinkfree.com. So you will get the service. You can utilize the service of the this particular freely available software. Means thinkfree.com. Again, I have already mentioned about the OpenOffice, Miniice. Now, another point is that Wiki Space for education. Wiki Space for education is collaborated in a private, ad-free online environment. Teachers and students can create their own Wikipedia-like space for collaborating and communicating what they're learning. Suppose I am learning a particular thing. Today you are learning means about the free source software, open source software. You can, by using this wiki space, you can type this particular thing in that particular space such that the other people also which is joined in the wiki space, they can learn the thing shared by you. So it is sometimes that means collaborative classroom type work. It is a part of the Wikipedia, or you can create your own Wikipedia of the classroom learning by using the wiki space. I have already mentioned about the Audacity. Please try to download the Audacity. It's very quite amazing means software for your use. You can easily means design. You can easily do means different sort of means audio editing tasks by using this type of software. Then Flickr and Picnic is about the photo, means it is quite similar like Photoshop, where you can retrieve the features of the image. You can utilize the features of the image for your benefit or for your benefit of your student. So like that, Flickr is a website where you can share, edit your photos. Suppose you are visiting a place, you have captured, you can upload this particular thing. You can create, suppose you have find any means interesting thing, you have click and in the associate with the that particular photo, you can type something which will be considered as your blog, and it is the feature easily available via your web browser. Like this way, Photoshop Express is also a feature extraction software, and it you have to take the membership, but easily available, and they will give you the file storage, and you can store. Suppose you are using means for in consider for your research purpose. Okay, so you have visited a particular place and you have captured the required data via your mobile. Okay, sometime there may be happening that your phone got damaged, your phone may be lost. Either you can store the means file to your Google Drive, or if you are using the Photoshop Express after the editing of the photo, or after getting the features, or after polishing of the photo, you can store it in your cloud, which is totally free of cost. Another interesting means presentation means maker is SlideRocket. This web is the tasks of the collaboration on a presentation. Means suppose consider for a final year, PG final year or UG final year, they are going for a project. Now what generally student used to do? Okay, so suppose to present my topic, to present my thesis, I need suppose 20 number of slide. In my group, three students are there. Then what happened? From the student one will suppose will be designing from slide number 1 to, will prepare from slide number 1 to 6. Then again, the student number 2 will design the slide number from 7 to 11. Like this way, the student from the third number of student will design the slide from the 14 to 15. And let's consider. Now, suppose the student number 2 and 3 have to share their slide with the student number 1, such that he can merge the slide. Sometimes if they're using different sort of format, then they may create problem to the final editor who are going to edit the slide. In this case, the SlideRocket will be the best alternative method. Means parallelly more than means one people can work with the means that slide by using SlideRocket. Means parallelly student number 1, student number 2, student number 3 can prepare their presentation. So in the presentation, they can include video as well as their means spreadsheet, documents, picture, and text, which is similar like your this means PowerPoint presentation. They can add voice, they can create video. Suppose consider during these days, suppose you have to ask student for a presentation, and not possible for you because you are using a free version of video conferencing software. Then how you will be judging student? Means disconnecting of the your means session will not be possible for you at that time. What will you do? You can ask student to prepare a video presentation by using the slide. Using the slide means they can add their voice in the slide. Simultaneously, they can share the link to you. You can see the video and you can assess your student. You can give the mark of your student. So the SlideRocket is a quite interesting interactive means PowerPoint presentation, which can benefit the group project of a student. Under open source software is the voice thread. Using voice thread, we can combine picture, documents, video to create personal and narrative around our your theme. You can invite other student or teacher to look at your presentation and make comments. Means similar in your PowerPoint presentation, what you have to do? You have to initially you have to prepare your slide. Then after by going to the add voice, you can add voice, you can record. If you are not satisfying with that, you can again record. Then after that, you have to save it at PPTX mode or the MP4 mode. Then you have to share. But if you are using voice thread, then by using the same platform, you can share the things with your colleagues or fellow colleagues or with your student, and this will give students a unique secure access to the site under their teacher's email account. So student cannot do anything with your original data. You will give a secure end-to-end encrypted connection with your student, by which you can discuss or we can connect with your student and the fellow colleagues. And the other open e-learning software, you can note it down that eFont, Moodle, Dokils, Curlin, and Alice, all it. These Urda another variety of open source software which is freely available for which can be used for the digital purpose. So eFont is an e-learning platform to assist with the creation of online learning communities while offering various opportunities for collaboration and interaction through icon-based user interface. I think all of you are using Google Classroom, and it is somehow similar to the Google Classroom. Interactive can be possible by using the icon-based in the what happened in case of Google Classroom, you have to click in that particular point, but here, if you are using this, by going to that icon, reporting, internal messaging, forum, search, survey, everything is possible if you are using eFont. Please note down the eFont terminology. After the session, obviously you can go for the searching of the eFont via your Google, via your browser, just typing the eFont, then obviously the system will redirect to you to the eFont. Next point, I'm going to the next slide. Okay. It is also Docus is an open source online learning software. It provides all the features needed for e-learning and blended learning management, from authoring to reporting, everything under an umbrella. Claire Online is an open source software, e-learning and e-working platform allowing teachers to build effective online course and manage learning collaborative activities on the web. Special type for mass means suppose a particular course shared by two faculty members. Okay, so sometime because of this distance, they may not track what we are actually teaches to that particular student. At that time, if you are using this software, then you can easily coordinate among yourself for the better perspective of your student. Elias is a powerful open source learning management system for developing and realizing the web-based e-learning. The software was developed to reduce the cost of new media in education and further training to ensure the maximum level of customer influence in the implementation of the software. The learning management system means where you can upload your content repository, question repository, your attendance, everything you can if you are adopting this software. In my earlier class, I have mentioned that you can ask for the that your authority, so they can request the UGC, AICT for the payment such that you can develop your own learning management system. But that will be customized. But for a small community, if you are using this software, then it will give you a brief idea about the learning management system. You are kindly requested to go through this open learning system and this particular software such that you can advise if your organization, your university is going to develop a learning management system, customized learning management system for your university, organization, or college. That this Sakai CL is a free community source educational software software platform distributed under educational community license. So this is used for teaching, research, and collaboration. You can visit the Sakai and you will get, trust me, you will get a lot of value-added service, especially for research. Suppose you are searching for a particular topic, you are going to your suppose this is your research goal. You'll find a different committee who are working on that particular topic, and you can by collaboratively you can go for that particular with this particular software. Again, Alert is a free software and open source learning management system, support any kind of online learning, teaching, and tutoring with the few educational restrictions. All that you have to just remember this particular thing. So how to, okay, so from this particular entire session, we can imagine our way from the blackboard to the video presentation. What happened? We are going to the class by white box. We use marker. For black box, we use chalk pencil. We demonstrate our class. Then from the audio, then our TV, then video. Like this way, everything will be considered under the e-learning digital learning platform. In case of here also, we can use the whiteboard where we can type. Student, you can also write something over here. Then this is the overall structure of digital learning tools. So under open source for is Google Docs, Live at Microsoft, etc. So I have taken the reference from different tools. I have already mentioned that all web tools for this by Ravid Learner Founder. So I have taken this particular thing from this reference. I have taken the reference from here, and I am giving the demonstration to you. So you please note down. We'll be sharing this PPT to you after at the end of the session. The organizer will send you the PPT, and kindly requested you please these are really quite amazing technology for the teaching learning material. Trust me, you will be benefited if you are using this particular software. Thank you so much. So you can, all of you can if you having any query, you can type
yes.
in the box.
Yeah. Thank you, Ankur. It's actually very informative session.
Thank you, sir.
Very informative session, and I think definitely we all will be benefited from this. So I now request the participants to interact with you if they have any query on this. Query, please.
So I will, yes, I will unmute all of them. So all participants may unmute themselves and ask questions to Ankur sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yeah, tell me, sir.
Myself, Avinash Bharali.
Yes, sir.
Actually, sir, I wanted to know the name of the software which is used to make the slides with cartoons.
With
Can you
icons,
repeat
right,
it?
sir? Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Powton, POWTOON.com. Powton is it?
Sir,
Yeah.
so pardon me.
Yeah. I'm writing by sharing the white box. Okay. So you
Okay,
can
okay.
see. You can
Thank you,
see.
sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. You can see. Okay. So.
Thank you, Mr. Saikia, for the illuminating sessions. Hello.
Thank you, madam. Yes, madam. Yes.
Yes,
I
have one question. What open source tool we can use for drawing diagrams? Because as a teacher of economics, we have to draw different types of diagrams. What open source tool will be appropriate for us?
Okay, for madam, you can, this Powton is applicable for, statistics, economics, as well as for your, that you can use this particular software where you will get the white box, this type of tool. Here you can draw everything. For example, suppose you have to write a circle, you can also write over there.
Curves also we can draw here.
Everything possible, madam. Everything will be possible if you are using this software. It is a quite amazing software.
Powton. Okay,
Powton,
thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yes.
Okay, so me being from the botany background, so I have wrote various sorts of animated videos and all. So I often have to collect from the others. So which will be the best software wherein I can create by myself the animated visualization and all, for showing different mechanisms and all this thing.
Okay, so for the mechanism, sir, I have mentioned, sir, if you are using Android phone, so sir, you can Twincraft. You can search in your Google Play Store. You'll find Twincraft. Okay, so Twincraft is quite amazing software where you can design the customization of and cartoon based thing will be possible over there. Suppose you are cross section, you are have to design a particular cross section of a particular plant, and for the tissue culture, that particular thing you can design by using the Twincraft as well as by using the open the alert. You can use the alert also for the tissue culture and different sort of botanical botanical experiment need learning methodology.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, madam. Yes.
Thank you, sir, for such a wonderful session. I want to know, is there any other software other than Google Earth for the study of geography or other art sciences?
Yes, madam. For the art sciences, madam, you can contact ISRO. ISRO is giving free to their satellite image and for in case of Indian study. So recently I got the information from the ISRO because I am one of my fellow colleague associated with that civil engineering process. They have tied up with the ISRO and they are open the learning platform for to the means Indian organization, Indian institute. So you can just visit the ISRO website and you can find the real-time Indian environment to study about the Indian art or the Indian means geology or geography.
Thank you, sir.
And ArcGIS also available, madam. ArcGIS is also freely available. You can also download the ArcGIS. Totally is you can means get the limited version, but you can use the ArcGIS for your means like you can add save file, you can analyze this data, you can do that particular thing if you are using ArcGIS tool, which is easily available for the research.
Thank you, sir, for your information.
Thank you, madam.
There's any question right now. Okay then. So let us conclude the session. This session right now.
Okay, sir.
So we have another more session today at 4:30 p.m. by Ankur Pan Saikia sir. So that will be on completely Google. Okay. So Google-based tools. So that will be a very interesting session, I think. Okay. So
yes,
I request all the participants to join at 4:30 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you.